Well, hello again, everyone. I'm back. And this time, it's just going to be a good old-fashioned Kaz Bootsy that'll probably troll the hell out of us. I'm here in a giant race. Oh, gosh. Map joined? Holy crap. We got 29 people in this room right now. This is going to be a fun time. The good old MMM Kaz Boots, which might be slightly switching around because it looks like they're going to be right now we just have someone in the community, Sawyer, who's been volunteering to start this all the time, and he's been running this race every single week practically. And I guess they're going to kind of have bots set to do it automatically, so it doesn't have to fall on one person, which is like, I could see that, but I don't know. It I don't know, I feel like it takes a little bit away from it, but Tifa. But I feel like I don't know, as long as we still get to do our weekly race, our nice casual weekly race, I think that's good. Though I'm kind of wondering, they haven't said anything about whether or not they're going to adjust the time on this one, because the MMM X Keys race, Cross Keys, is officially moving to 9 o'clock Eastern. And if this one stays at 8, then if anyone wanted to do both, they're going to have to choose. So I'm kind of wondering if they'll make some adjustments to make it easy for people to participate in both. But right now, there hasn't been any discussion about changing this race time. I'd be okay if it bumps up to 7, because I can typically start stream earlier than that, but I know that won't work with everybody. And that's also very early for West Coast people, because it's like 4 p.m. And that might not work for a lot. So we're just waiting for a few more people to ready up, and then we're going to be good to go. Just make sure that I got everything set here. Then we got to go fast. So we'll see how all that kind of pans out. Oh my god. Okay. Map just said some of the funniest shit. Moog's Manic Monday. So it's been a traditional Monday night races. I guess Moog probably originally was doing it or something, and then it just kind of got picked up and carried on from some other people. So it's just this series of Monday night weekly races that have been going on for as long as I've been active in the Go Mode podcast community. So I've been doing these for over a year. And so it's just a pickup casual boots race first, and then there's a cross keys race after, and there's 28 of us in here. So, like, it's a pretty nice race. Sometimes we have, like, maybe 10. But we've had... Usually we see an uptick great as the tournament's going, because people want to come in, practice, hang out, and stuff like that. You should definitely join one of these. Anytime they do some of these big pickup races. But the Monday night ones have been very popular. Well, so... Normally you could I don't do the cross keys one because it just starts too late. Because the cross keys one would normally start at 10 o'clock my time. Well, you're Eastern as well, but they're bumping that one up to 9. And so if this still starts at 8, we're not going to be done with this in time to do the cross keys, even if we wanted to. So that's why I was kind of wondering if they're going to bump this one to 7. And that way people, if they finish it in under 2 hours, can join the cross keys race if they want to. But I'm not sure if they're going to do it or not. They didn't talk about it. Now, it sounds like instead of Sawyer starting this one up every week, they might be automating it to just so we don't have to worry about, like, if he's busy, we don't have to find someone else to do it. It just automatically opens, and then people can just join it. It's kind of like what they did with the 10 years of Rando. Oh, looks like we're about to get started here. The 10 years of Rando stuff, they had a bot that was like automatically opening up the race rooms and stuff like that. And they've done that for some of the tournaments too. So yeah, they are the people in this community who know how to do the programming of the bots and stuff like that are phenomenal. It's pretty amazing what they can do. All right, Sawyer is gonna start typing some messages here because this might be this is the last time he might be kicking this off. So just because if they switch it over, then that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Alright, we're starting. Alright. Yeah, he just said thank you and everything because, like I said, he's been kind of keeping this tradition going for a while. So that's, you know, it's important that it gets a lot of everything. So I think 28 people in here, I said. But this is good to watch, Jabir, because when you get to cast boots in the last couple weeks, the biggest thing to know about this is when to and when not to dash. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I will still screw it up. But getting the escape sequence down, like that was bad because I grabbed the wall. But getting the escape sequence down is so important. And then I screwed up the bush. So the game, you have a sword, you don't see it, but the game knows you have it. And then as soon as you get the uncle item, then you get it back. It's just kind of a weird limitation of the vanilla game. But it's technically there when you dash. Oh, well, that makes everything easy. Alright, just do all the dark shit. But there's definitely some dash lines worth learning in Hyrule Castle so that you can do the castle fast. A really good time is like closer to 5 minutes. If I'm getting under 5:20, I'm feeling pretty good. So I feel like my opening was already a little slow. I have done under 5:20 a few times. That's when it's like really optimal. But let's see what we get here. That was a good kill. Double key room. When you have boots, you can hop off ledges. If you tap the run button while you hop off a ledge, and it actually is a little bit quicker, you get like a quicker hop. So little stuff like that is going to be important to understand with Kaz boots. Because every little movement you can do that speeds up the game is going to be important. That's not ideal. I lost the dash. Hit that. Spin. Kill. Cool. Key and map. I mean, the good news is everything else is an item now. Alright, he wasn't gonna leave me alone, so killing him's fine. And you can see there's a spot where you can stand where you don't get hit by the ball and chain guard, so if you do that optimally like that, you can kill him pretty quick and not get hit. And that's a bad ball. So I have a couple of things that I kind of look for time. If I'm getting out of this room at about the 3-minute mark, so I'm maybe a second ahead of where I normally am. And then if I get through the throne room at 4 or earlier than 4, then I'm feeling pretty good about my pace. I would like to be faster than that, but sometimes you just gotta do what you can do. Also, you can't do the leap, the dash leap going up, and I will forget all the time. But any other direction you can. A button, work. Alright, that's not bad. Alright. Better than bonking there to readjust my dash. You can get key dashes in a couple locations back here. You can either be lined up on this wall or right below the chest. So depending on where the ropes position themselves. I do this in case that rat plays nasty. If you go up a tile and dash this way, you sometimes just hit the key rat. And then I'll get another key. Nope, I won't. Okay, got it. I moved right off the damn position. Yo, Master Sword. I hate it. Master Sword and Lamp immediately? Oh, God. Well, we're not going to start panicking about that, but we'll take a look at what we get at Lumberjack, because I won't be surprised if something's there. Alright, 520, I'm okay with this. That could have been better, too. Alright. Let's see what our overworld looks like. Okay, so red pendant at Hera. Okay. So where is my glove or flute to get up the mountain? Because that hook... Okay, just magic. Don't care. Alright, let's find out. Is this immediately something I need to do? No, it's not. And I didn't want to go down those stairs. That sucks. Alright. So, no item, but that doesn't mean that we don't have to do it. We'll see how the seed plays out. I am not in the mood to deal with you. Yeah, we'll take those. Alright. So, time to go to the village. By the way, another nice thing to know about when you have boots at this point, if you're short on bombs, you can go for the bonk rocks on the other side of the fortune teller up there. You can kind of see in the upper left, there is a bomb that'll pop out of those every time. That is a fixed drop. Unless you shuffle those modes. But we're not. Dang. Fraud? Alright. Well, we can't complain about combat this seed. The rip-off. Thought I hit the bomb button, but apparently it did not work. Alright, let's keep on going. I hope I find another big money pile somewhere. Because I want to get Zora's item while I'm in that area. It's not a big money pile. Whoops. Okay, we don't care about that. Don't care about that. All right. Yep. All right. So I'm going to check the dam, and then I think we just route in Agina and peek at the desert ledge because it's just good information. I've been doing that more often lately, and I think it's just good because if there's something there, everyone else just gets that so late. And I've been victim of that too. And in a boot seed or when you get flute, I'm kind of more now in the philosophy of just grab it because it's probably better to do that. Blue mail I'll take. Because I could just save and quit out of here, and it's... Sure, it's a little bit of time, but if there's something good here, then I've got a nice leg up, because not everyone's going to do this. Okay, so the item on the ledge is crap. This is the easiest way. You go up here and just dash over. But since I'm going to save and quit, we'll just do this to go quicker. Alright, nothing, but that's alright. Now we'll go back and do mini mold worm. Okay, well, the good news is it gave me just enough to buy Zora's items, so that was good enough. But man, that was pretty much a shit cave. I won't be surprised if this is decent. Or not, whatever. Alright, well, the flippers, I'm gonna hope lead to something, because it just gave them to you so early, so it would make sense, but... We jump in here, we armed our water walk, so let's get our water walk. We'll check Hobo first, since we can just swim back. That's a hammer. Alright. Good scout. Now, the thing about finding a hammer there is it starts to make me very suspicious about this being an Aga seed. Okay, well, all we need now is a mirror, and that hammer's ours. Well, that's why we got flippers. It might not be the only reason. I don't know why I'm going this way, but whatever. We're here. So if I get a mirror, and honestly, I really would love to see a glove first, though. Alright, well... let's just check these things. So I can get money back. That's actually... I'm probably going to grab it just because if I end up having to do Aga right away, I'm going to want enough money to open up Pod at some point. More than likely. Alright, we're not going to get that. We'll just grab this. Zora itself was shit. Alright, let's get to Saha. I don't want to go into Eastern, but I feel like if I don't... like, we might as well look and then we just climb because... the progression's either there, on Pyramid, or in Pod. Like, those are the options we have left at this point. I figure since we're here, we might as well look. I hate it, though. Swamp was the green. So let's mark that. I mean, the game could do me a funny and throw a bow in here. That'd be pretty funny. But I also think that since it threw us the lamp so early, that Antifairy chest actually might have value. Or we get a glove and we can go up the mountain. Like, it's one of those two things. Okay. But I figure I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on Aga sooner or later. Didn't really want more money. Oh, I didn't get it? Well, there is an item at Ender Fairy. Let's see if I'm right about it being of value. If not, we just climb. Enough of that. Oh, I could actually do... Okay, I wasn't thinking. With flippers, I have more access in Dark World than I was thinking. So, we're gonna climb right now. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking that I couldn't do anything but pod, but I have more. I wasn't thinking what I had. That's unfortunate. I should have just done the climb. Alright, we're gonna go. At least it didn't give us mountain access and then beat around the bush with that whole thing, because that would have been annoying. So, I'm late to do an Aga. I'm sure of it. I think we head right to Skull Woods area. Okay, enough of that. Bastard. Alright. Let's just head right over to Skullwoods. We gotta make up some time here. Alright. We have made it. Damn it! Alright, Skullwoods, and then Poddenmire. Yeah, Acapella, I miss you. How you doing, Bagel? Pod, I'm still gonna go in here. Oh, no, stop. Yep, big race. Alright, let's see if I can get a quick item out of here and leave. Now that I know it's a pendant, I don't want to be here long. We know where Hammer is. It's on the Lake Island. And I should have probably just started climbing right away. But I didn't. So I'm paying for it. But it's definitely an Agaseed. Don't have a glove yet. You did 2 Kabukis and the race stream yesterday? Yeah, you were busy. Yeah, wasn't the one from your async fun? Come on, ride me out of here. Thank you. I guess, do we check the back? Oh, this feels like such a waste of time. I'm already after this seed because of what I did, so I'm just gonna hope I hit a home run over here. You don't even remember it? Oh, that was the amazing fire rod in the big whatever. Fire rod in the big chest of TR. Wasn't it? Phenomenal seed. Though, are you doing the, you said you were not going to do the Kabuki tournament, right? Okay. Oh, Scats rolled it? Oh, good. Then I can't even yell at you. It's perfect. I like that we can all share the blame. Oh, you did the qualifier. Alright, we're not going to talk about it on stream, but oh boy, do I want to talk about it when it opens up. Because I watched Scanler do it. Yeah. I watched Scanler do it last night, and I also... I did it yesterday morning, and I was angry. I was like, do I really want to do this tournament? I was getting quite irate. Thought I saw that. But whatever. It happened. It's over. Hopefully that'll never happen again. Ha ha ha. Alright, this better pay off, otherwise I'm going to be very sad. Can you get away from the friggin' stupid spikes, please? God. Thank you. You think you're dropping key drop? Yeah, I don't... That was fun for 80 KDF. I don't think I want to do it for this. I think the only ones I selected were the same ones that Scalar and I selected for the Cross Keys co-op, which would be Mirror Scroll and Pseudo Boots. Well, this is no Pseudo Boots for this. Obviously, it's Kabuki, but Mirror Scroll I think I turned on. And I think that's might be it. I don't remember. That might be it. I forgot what some of the other options were. Atomizer, I don't know. I don't know if I want a 2.5 hour to 3 hour seed. If, the, you know, some of the magic stuff happens. Oh, for God's sakes. Of course. Hundo and key drop? No, thanks. I'm fine with that. I don't really have any desire at all to do completionist seeds. Like, I did that once. So, my friend psychologist and I, it's a hilarious story. We both decided one time we wanted to play a seed, and we wanted to do all 216 checks. And so, that's what we did one day. We both finished the seed within, like, I don't know, minutes of each other. And both of us had 215 out of 216. I forgot to open up the chest in Pinball Room because at the time it was a fixed small key. Oh, why am I doing this? And that room right there, Petting Zoo, he forgot to open that one up because he knew it didn't have an item in it. So we both fucked up something within a couple rooms of each other in Skullwoods. Yo, okay, now I'm happy. Alright, that finally just paid off. Of course, I don't know if I need that because Swamp, but I'll take a mirror. Alright, let's immediately find out if we get some payoff over here. Yeah, I mean, it might not be required at all, but it certainly helps with a couple things, right? So, we'll see. And then I'll head down to Thieves. Of course, well, actually, yeah, it is required. It leads to the fucking hammer. Holy shit. I'm dumb. This is hard required. I can get the hammer. Oh my god, I'm stupid today. It's great. I played one seed earlier, did really well, and now I'm gonna fuck this one up because there's a lot of people in it. Alright, that's good. Man. I am some sort of stupid and special. It's great. I'm so happy. Alright, hold on. Alright, man. Thanks for popping in. Oh, there's a glove there, too? Okay, this mirror already paid off. Yeah, the mirror just unlocked, so far that we know of, 3 major items. I might have lucked out by going to Skullwoods early. Alright, well, we'll see. I'm gonna go get this hammer, though. Alright, huge. Now we can go right to Hype Cave. And we could do Swamp. I don't want to. It's a pendant. Let's see what Hype has first. But actually, we could full clear Thieves. Now, it would be epic if there was something in the Thieves Town big chest. Oh, that would be so good for me. That would be so good for me if there's something there. Then I'd, like, totally change this seat around and right ordered shit. Half magic's nice. Alright, I mean, I'll take other hearts. We're only at 6. That's kind of ridiculous. So we're gonna wait on the Swamp Plagues. We have a crystal dungeon that's beatable. I really almost want the book to show up because I kind of want to know whether or not PED's a thing. I gotta have it in the back of my head. Gives me another heart, so I'll take it. Dough. Alright. Nothing there. Leave me alone. Okay, so Thieves Town. Plus the checks here, so we'll get this done. And then after this, I guess we go up the mountain. Okay. So far, nothing there. I do need to mark off. We looked at the pyramid, it was trash. 10 bomb. Damn it. Alright. So we're actually hoping something important's in the big chest, because that would probably put me ahead. Because people will come in here and probably did this dungeon before Skull Woods, because it's crystal. I don't blame them. 2 items in the front. It's probably not going in my favor already. But we'll see. Well, that's a good sign. Getting the key early is a good sign. God, Pixel. No. Alright. Okay, there's 2 items left in this dungeon, and there's a chance that there is something in the big chest. Oh my god. If it's actually good, please. Like, a bow or the mitts, like vanilla mitts, would be, like, huge for me. I mean, that's pie in the sky, but... Alright, what's our stun prize today? 20 bucks. Alright, there's definitely an item there. Let's find out what it is. Oh, ho, 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 that's huge. All right, I'm feeling really fucking good about this right now. We don't have the mitts yet to go to the mire area, but that flute is absolutely required. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're doing good. Alright, we gotta just be a little bit more careful here on phase 3. I said more careful. Alright, he's done. Alright, we're gonna activate this flute and go up the mountain. That's where our density is. Holy shit, this is so big. Oh man, anyone who went to Thieves Town first is gonna like last location that damn thing. Oh, why did I go back in? Don't waste your time. All right. Oh my god, I feel so good. All right, let's see how good we can hold on to this. The only problem is we're 42 minutes in. We have only beaten 1 dungeon. But the seed just hasn't given me a lot of shit. I need to do the old man. We have not been up here yet. Alright, let's do this. I don't necessarily want to do Hera, but with Hookshot, it's fast. And I might just do it just in case we do have... Because that'll give me my second pendant, just in case it's actually required. Because, man, this seed could really, really, really freaking troll. Oh, that's so good. Alright, so that is something... That'll divert people further, though. Because now I can go and clear out that dungeon in one swoop. And I'm thinking I might check this stuff and just go clear out Eastern and Pod right away. I don't want to stay up here. So we'll look at this stuff and just go do it. So that's trash. I'm not doing that. I could just go and do Paradox real quick. It's probably worth. Instead of climbing back up. And then going down. But we're not going to go into Hera at this point, now that we have a bow. Alright. So we know that's crap. Let's do that. What do we get here? Okay, that's a check that's open. Okay, nice item to get. Oh, jeez. Pichu's already out. Well. Alright, so nothing really important here. We did get a mushroom, which might turn into something, but we're not going to do that just yet. Let's go do Eastern Pod. So getting mitts would be big because it might open up Mire, but definitely opens up Desert. So I really would be happy with that. So we'll clear this out, then we'll go and do Eastern. Whoops. I don't know why I went all out of bombs. Alright, so bow required. That's good for me because that was on the mountain. Oh, hello. I just said bow required. Golden eggs on the gates. How are you, Austin? I know you're counting down the days. Get out of my way. Okay. That's good because I really want to know what pet is. We might have to check that out. I'm doing good. I feel like I'm playing this one pretty well. Okay, so we got 2 keys. We're gonna get this real quick because... No. That has to be a key, so we're not gonna do that one. That's a waste of time. We'll get this, because we're gonna want to open up the center door anyway. No, I'm doing very good right now. Alright, let's see what we get back here. No, I made a good play in this game that I think might have given me an advantage. But I'm sure there's a lot of good people in this. They might have done the same thing, but I don't know why they would have. So, we'll see how it plays out. Yo, there's the cane. Alright, I really want mitts. It'd be pretty sweet if they were right here. Alright, that's all the items. All right. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Dude, hit it with a blade, or just take damage because you're annoying me so much. There we go. Alright. Nice guy Helma. Nice guy Helma dies quickly. Alright, let's get the last item out of Eastern. We can clear out Desert, which I'm very much inclined to do right after. And then after that, we could check Pet if all we have left is the Pendant Dungeons. So I had dipped into this dungeon earlier, and it was all crap, basically. But there's one item left on Armos. The boss. So we're just boss rushing here. Nope. Thank you. No! Come on. I don't know why I moved out of position there. Alright. Well, 2 very bad Igor kills. Time waster there. Make up for it with a perfect Armos and a single arrow prize. Thanks, game. Always a pleasure. Just gave me the high roll middle finger. Alright. Another crystal right over here. And then we really need mitts in order to open up more stuff. Second item? Yes, Vamos. That's good. Alright. So that gives me more likelihood of being able to open up Meyer TR once you get access, and that also helps with Ice Palace. But the mitts aren't here. You got Tiri. Yeah, you're gonna. Understandably so. Alright. So you had to pick him up? Yeah. That's not an easy day, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go get some quick info, and then I think we head to Swamp. If we might need to, no matter what. But let's find out what this thing says. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I remember going through that type of thing before. It's hard. Alright. Fuck off. Okay, well, now we know. Okay, guys, it's an accidental all dungeon seed. What a way to finish this whole series up. I had a feeling. Well, that'll lead people to the mirror at some point. Alright. So, good chance in either here or in Hera we find our mitts somewhere. Because that might be all we need, is mitts from one of these dungeons. So I'm hoping they're just, like, on path. Not the mitts. Maybe on Green Pendant turn into. I might just come back in here and go mode this place. I think I will. We'll just go mode it. We can always come back. Because we have a lot of other little things to check. We'll do this check down here. Boo. Yes, yes! Oh my god, this is going my way. Dude, give me. Okay. We might be in Go. It just depends on what medallions open up TR and Meyer. But we can't find out. Well, I can find out. But we're gonna get... We'll just get the Ice Rod first, because we're gonna have to go up the mountain twice, no matter what. So we'll just finish... We'll go mode Hera. We'll take a look at the 2 quick checks, but we're essentially go moding. Grab that just because it'll let us get the big chest up here too. That's one item. There we go. Alright. Good deal. Got both checks, nothing else important here. Okay. Let's go get our Ice Rod. That's twice I did that now. Alright, let's go find out if we can go in Mire. Yes, we can. Took a lot of hits there. Woo! Yeah, that was not great. I'm gonna be safe. You can always grab more potions. No guarantee that the big key's there. Yeah, so I'm hoping, I'm basically go moding because we're gonna just believe that Quake's not required. I don't know. Have you been watching the whole time? Because this seed got really interesting real fast. Okay, so when I first went over to the Dark World, yeah, that's cool. When I first went to the Dark World, I decided to go into Pendant Skull Woods instead of Crystal Thieves Town because I knew where Hammer was. It was on the Lake Island. And I'm like, let me look around here. And I was feeling really bad. But the back of Skull Woods had the big key, and the mirror was in the big chest. And that led to a ton of stuff. And so, and then in the Thieves Town big chest, which is obviously hammer-locked, was the flute. If someone went into Thieves Town first, they're not getting that flute for the longest damn time. I lucked into the right order, and I'm doing really well because of it. On top of it, it's a Ped Seed. Ice Rod was on pedestal. So it's nasty, and it's great, because I just right ordered it. So I'm feeling really fucking good right now. But the only thing that I'm worried about is Quake. You saw the Ice Rod pull? Yeah. And the book was bow locked. The bow was on the mountain, which was not locked behind mirror or hammer or anything, but... So I think some people... Like, there was one DNF already, and I'm wondering if they saw it was a Ped Seed and just gave up. I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing this. So no safety here. So... But we got tempered. Tempered spins are good. Whoops. I'm gonna switch to bow now. Do you need the book? No, you do not need the book to pull the ped, just to read what's on it. The book can be on pedestal. The book can be on ped. There was a seed that we did not too long ago that had book vanilla in the library, and boots were on ped. So you had to blind pull ped to get boots to get the book. It didn't end up being required, but that was the progression you had to follow. Yeah, so the book is just required to read it. The book is required to actually get the item off the tablets or read it. Like, you have to have it for the tablets, but not for the pedestal. It is treated differently. I'll kill this room real quick. Alright. Not helpful. No way to know that playing the vanilla game. I mean, the book's required just to get the Ether Medallion so you can get into Mire. If you did not grab the book, well, and to get into Desert, right? So, because for vanilla, you have to do that. So, yeah, you wouldn't know because you're going to have it in your inventory, but you never actually have to read the pedestal to pull it. So, the book's not required for that. And I know that that's kind of like... There we go. Okay. Big key's good. But yeah, that's a bit troll for sure. I'm only because this dungeon, a lot of the items are on path and like quick to grab. So I'm like, if Quake happens to be in here, then I don't have to worry. But I'm not that worried about it. I'm probably gonna just grab these two checks. I'm probably gonna just skip Iced Tea because it's faster to do that at this point. Iced Tea is the chest that looks like it's in like a T-shaped room. Yeah, I'm probably gonna skip it. Because I'm assuming that I'm in Go. You gotta sometimes play that. Like, I have a 2/3 chance that I actually can just beat the game right now, right? So I'm gonna take that risk. And if I'm wrong, I still have Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny to check, because we haven't been up on the mountain, Dark Death Mountain at all. And then if not, I'll have to come back down, and I'll have to look for other things. But I gotta make the play. Because I had Flute probably earlier than a lot of people. I had that Mirror and Hammer earlier than a lot of people, so I gotta just take the risk. Because there's a lot of really good runners in here, so if I made the right play on this, it might be huge. Nice cold stair kill. Okay. So I did leave an item there, so good to know. Yeah, I mean, I have every dungeon beaten except for TR and GT right now. I did skip, there's 3 items in Swamp that I didn't grab. I got my mitts out of Swamp, which was great, so that's why I was like, I gotta just go and hope for the best. So if I'm right, we're gonna do a happy dance, and then we're gonna beat this thing. I think I'm gonna just play it safe, though. I am gonna grab 1 blue potion. No safety. I kind of want something on a health refill, just in case. Though I do have... I have the bug net if I really need to. Alright, let's get our verdict. I couldn't get the damn hook out. Of course, then I lost it on the damn cabbage anyway. I am a little bit worried about my low hearts, but they're probably all in GT anyway. I mean, they have to be, because I've cleared so much of the game already. With the rock. Alright, here comes the verdict. What is it? Dude, we're in Go! This is the only thing that sucks. I could do the hook shot trick through it, but I'm bad at that. We'll just do that. Since we already have the big key, we're going to attempt to not get 3%ed like we were the other night. Ugh. Alright. So, good. Alright, that's fine. So, my goal is to hope that we don't get 3%ed like how Jabber and I were the other night when I was mentoring him, because that stunk. But we stole the key. We're going to hope for one small key, either in the Crystal Roller Room or on Laser Bridge. Ideally, it's in Crystal Roller Room, because then we just do this fast. Yeah, it was terrible. But again, like, it's a 3% chance that that happens to you. Like, it was so unlikely, and we just got unlucky. So I would still do that every time if I'm in Go mode in TR, and I'm doing it now. Yeah. There's just sometimes there's not much you can do. Now I might consider taking the safety door too, just because I have no safeties. I'm okay with laser skips, so I've got to get good here. You're a numbers guy too? Very nice. Yeah, you just have the, you know, when you're willing to take the risk. If you're a really big numbers guy, may I suggest DDR Kirby, who is phenomenal. Okay, that's funny. Hold on, I gotta stun this idiot, because he's gonna come after me. There it is. DDR Kirby is the one in the community who's got, like, everything timed, like, down to the seconds about different routing, and can tell you, like, if I go this way or this way, which one's faster. He's probably got recordings. Like, it's insanely amazing. Like, he's such a wealth of knowledge in the game. He mentored me in one of my weeks last year, and it was definitely worth the experience. Kirby is just phenomenal. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. We don't need any bullshit from these guys. Just take the time, make the kill. Oh my god, this seed. You suckered Zax in? Oh, Zax would be great. Zax is great, man. he did so well last year in the Metro tournament, and he understands a lot of aspects of this game. That'll be a phenomenal partnership. Yeah, I like Zax a lot. We do a lot of he jumps in with a lot of stuff with Bagels community, and I check out his stream often. He's doing a lot of cross key stuff, but he also likes to dabble in like a lot more advanced modes. So when if you ever get comfortable doing crazy shit, Zax is down. Like, that's the cool part. He will jump into that stuff. Alright. Let's find out where this big key is. Maybe we get some bonus shit in here. Ugh. I'll do my DM route because it's fine. I'll go back to the old faithful. I switched it up earlier. Now Siri lives in the island? Yeah, like a vacation home, right? Hearts. Key. Key. Hey, a safety! Woo! That's really nice. Alright. I tried to face tank the fireball like I had the correct shield for that. Whoops. There we go. How about everything leaves me alone? Not looking good. Oh, well, there's your shield. Alright, let's go back left. That didn't pay off. Dude. Alright. That was annoying as hell. Alright. Big key. Big. Big. Come on. Alright. Go to Bob. Bum, 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 bum. Shit. Alright, Bob's chest it was. Okay, I'm a little annoyed. Why'd I move? Oh my god, I did it twice! Okay, we're really... I fucked up this room twice today. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? That was horrible. Luckily, there's an emergency backup here, so... I think I'm gonna take it, just because I'm so low on health already. And I'm gonna lose a heart right here. Worth the magic. Damn it. Okay. To kill these guys, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, funny. What? I got a poke? Alright, whatever. I got lucky right there. I got real lucky right there. Alright. No silvers, that's fine. Oh, I didn't get the thing. Come on, let's get a couple good ones. This is better. Can we please just hit them back at him and not take the damage? There we go. Nope, we did not. One. I didn't think I'd get that. Two. Three. Four. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, Sawyer just finished with the 138.37. He's the only one done. He's the only one done. Second fucking place. I will fucking take that. Hey, Buttergrapes, thanks for the GGs. Dude, I got fucking lucky. I got fucking lucky on that one. Holy shit. Thank you for the GGs, Whiskey Bill. Oh my god. Guys, I don't know what the hell possessed me to go directly into Skull Woods as soon as I got in the Dark World, but I got that mirror early, and that made a huge difference. I mean, all of the pendant dungeons were available pretty early, but the thing is, though, it depends on... I did read it, but I got the mirror probably way earlier than anyone else, because, like, so I didn't beat Aga right away. I dipped Eastern, which was bad, so I was late to Aga. So when I went to Dark World, I'm like, let's go into Skull Woods first, because, like, I knew Hammer was on the Lake Island, so I'm like, okay, I need Mirror for that. And so I'm like, well, if I go into Thieves, whatever, let me go into Skull Woods first. I go into Skull Woods first, get the big key out of the back after beating Moth, and it was in the chest. Mirror's in the big chest. And, like, it's really funny because I go in, I'm checking, like, Graveyard Ledge, which had Ether, which was required, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can get my hammer. And then I thought to myself, if there's something in the big chest for Thieves Town, this is going to give me a huge advantage. And the big chest for Thieves Town had the fucking flute. And dude, that is huge. And then, of course, with Ice Rod also on Ped, there were some nasty item locations, and I just got lucky with the order I did it in. I got so lucky. Holy shit. So that's one of my best... I mean, considering what this was... Yeah, dude. Oh... That's one of the best Kaz Boots runs I've had in a while. For a seed that had that much bullshit going on in it, oh, I feel so good. I feel so good. What a good day. Oh, that's great. That is not the usual. I'll take it. Because, like, usually I'm in the middle of the pack. So for me to finish second out of this group, there's some damn good runners in here, man. That's so good. And I was less than a minute behind Sawyer. Yeah, the mirror was the problem because of the fact that it blocked your hammer, and then the fact that something was that Thieves Town big that was required. Brutal. But it forced you in eventually, because if you ended up doing bow side pod, you get the book, and the book will tell you that you have to do ped. So if you do all that, you will eventually get to it. But man, yeah, that I knew when I got the flute out of that chest that I was going to finish pretty good today if I could just be on top of my game for the rest of it. Because, I mean, it was just too much. Yeah, that's insane. And no one else has finished yet. This seed is definitely a slog, and I can't believe that I just read it. Like, I don't even know if I could say I read it. I got lucky finding Mirror, and then I just started to do everything else in the right order, for the most part. And, like, I had to gamble on that Quake wasn't needed. Quake was in TR anyway, but, like, I was go moding pretty much. Like, I opened a couple things in Ice just in case, because they're on the way. But I was like, nah, we got to assume that we don't need Quake, and that was correct. So this was tough, but I'm happy about it. I'm really happy about it. Wow. All right. I'm just kind of surprised, because this was a tough one for sure. My best MMM finish? No. Well, time-wise, no. Second? Yes. Second place in this race. I mean, there's always really good people who come into this race and play, so I've never finished this high. Frankie Fusion just got a 144, so he's in third. I've never come in, I don't even know if I've come in the top 5, honestly, unless it's been a small group. Alright, yeah, watch some XTs, Jabera. That's awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for the GGs. I'm gonna be on Cloud 9 for a while. Just had their 4th finisher. I've had 2 really good seeds in a row today. I think I've used up my good luck for the week. Oh my god. Who's doing stuff? Because I don't necessarily want to... Alright, Zax is doing the cross keys. I might raid Zax, because I don't necessarily want to raise someone who's doing this seed, because I don't know if they are paying attention to the race room. I don't know if that's always in good form. So thanks, Whiskey Bill. I appreciate it. I do play this a lot, and, you know, sometimes I have some good nights, and sometimes I don't, but this was really good. This was a crazy, crazy finish. Oh my god. I knew too, man. I popped off when I got that flute because I knew that completely changed the whole seed for me. I was feeling really not good after I was in Skull Woods, and then once I popped that mirror, I'm like, oh shit. So, yeah. Because as soon as I got that mirror, there was a glove in King's Tomb, and that actually put all 3 pendant dungeons in logic right there. And so I knew, I'm like, there's a good chance Pet's got something. So I had some suspicions pretty early. But I just played the seed as I could. Right? Well, Buttergrapes, that's exactly what I thought people would do. And that's why when I realized, I'm like, oh my god, if there's something important in that chest, I'm going to have a really good finish compared to everybody else. And because I would make that gamble all the time too. The only reason why I went into Skull Woods is because I felt like I was doing Aga later than everybody else, and it ended up paying off. It flipped, like I said, it completely flipped my seed around. You know what? I'll take it. Alright guys, we're gonna go raid Zax. He's doing some, and then I'm gonna kind of bounce around a little bit and just kind of, yeah. Alright guys, yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna raid Zax, and then I'm gonna bounce around and lurk in some people's streams and check out some stuff. So please go support Zax. He's doing the MMM Cross Keys race that just started a little while ago. Started at 9 o'clock. So go check him out, and I'll be back on. I think I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, but hopefully Wednesday night. See you then. Bye.